Walking through Townsville, you'd be forgiven for not even noticing the two-time Dally M medal winner that is Johnathan Thurston. He's unassuming, he's down to earth, but he's undoubtedly one of the biggest superstars this game has ever seen.
Out the back to Thurston, and Johnathan Thurston. He is a genius.
He's one of those guys that can single-handedly change the outcome of a game. He's electrifying to watch, and he is impossible not to like. Now, 7 years ago, he left Sydney to come up to the isolation of North Queensland, so let's go meet the popular cowboy. Looking at the Indigenous All-Stars, it kind of, do you think it's given players in the NRL a real sense of pride in who they are and being able to embrace being Indigenous?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I certainly, you know, didn't know much about my family history, and you know, the first year the concept come out, you know, we spoke about, you know, where we were from and you know, what tribe and everything, and my mum's from the Gungari tribe. So we went out there for a weekend and did some traditional dancing and just, you know, got back to, you know, just the roots of where, you know, our family's from. I've always been proud of where I've come from and the heritage that I have behind me, and, you know, I've always been proud of the fact that I'm Indigenous and, you know, to make a difference in the community and to, you know, young children's lives, and, you know, I'm happy to do that.
A big part of shaping who JT is today is Dad Graham. Usually a very private man, we got the rare opportunity to catch up with him at work, where we learned this was the person who first discovered JT's talent as a footballer at just 6 years of age.
He says, all right, we'll give you $1 for every try you scored. And he scored bloody 9 of them.
Did you guys have to make sacrifices to help him get where he is? You know, was it tough at times?
Oh, yeah, well, I was the only one working, and I can remember under the junior Queensland sides he made, like, we'd have to run raffles at the footy club and the local pub and stuff like that to get him where he wanted to go, sort of thing.
You know, you make these sides and you've got to pay $500-600 to go, you know, away for a week and whatever, and yeah, you know, so the sacrifice that Mum and Dad made, you know, certainly helped me get to where I am today.
With the ongoing support of his family, the other rock in JT's life is his partner, Samantha, who has been by his side through everything for the past 5 years. Just to start off, let's just get the story of you two.
You start.
Your version?
Do you have a different version? You start.
We're at a local bar on Valentine's Day, I think, and there was a group of girls there, and I bought a bottle of wine and took it over to them and sat down and said hello and just chatted away, and
and I was charmed.
yeah, clearly.
So did you think he was good looking?
No. Oh, I thought he was a little bit cute.
Was there a moment where you thought, yep, this is a guy that I want to spend the rest of my life with?
Second thoughts? Second thoughts?
Are you still deciding, are you?
I don't think there was one defining moment. I think it just grew into what it was.
So, JT, what do you love about her?
What's not to love, really? People don't see what she's actually done for me, and you know, I know firsthand, you know, the sacrifices and everything that she makes, you know, to make me a better person, and what she does for me. So, yeah, you know, certainly I wouldn't be where I am today if, you know, I hadn't met her.
So you've been together for a long time now, so obviously marriage would be the next logical step?
That would be logical.
Yeah, I suppose that would be logical, but you know, we'll talk about it and we'll go from there.
You don't want to talk about it now? I think Sam's pretty keen.
Let's talk about it now.
No, we got a holiday planned and everything, so...
Oh, so maybe on the holiday?
No.
Sorry. Obviously, there's so much positive about you two as a couple, but there obviously has been some really difficult times as well.
Yes, there have been a few.
There's been a few. I suppose...
Not so much recently, but you go, what were you going to say?
Just, you know, obviously
you know, when I got locked up, was pretty tough. Not just for myself, but you know, I was certainly seeing the effect that it had on her, and you know, she was very upset, and just, you know, that I suppose, you know, it was a tough time for the both of us, and certainly tougher for her.
Arrested for public drunkenness, the Cowboys have kept details of Thurston's punishment to themselves.
You know, I'd like to apologise to, you know, the fans and certainly the, you know, the NRL for putting myself in that position.
He was in the wrong. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't great for his image or the image of the game. But yeah, people are quick to judge and change their opinion of people.
What do you think when you see other players who maybe don't appreciate, you know, the privileges that they have playing the game?
You know, rugby league is bigger than the individual, and it's given me so much, and, you know, I suppose, you know, boys should be very lucky and privileged that they are in the position that they're in, because, you know, if they can certainly crack it in the first grade and, you know, play 10 years, and no doubt it's going to be the best 10 years of your life.
A lot of talk around about your future. I mean, lots of people just associate you with the Cowboys these days. You've been here a long time, but you're keeping your options open?
Yeah, you know, the club are aware of that. You know, I've made mention to my manager that, you know, I don't want to have any discussions with anyone until, you know, this season's done. And then when that's done, yeah, you know, I'll probably view my options and see what's best for us.
Are you confident the Cowboys can keep you? Have they made it clear to you that they can keep you?
Oh, no doubt I want to stay, but you know, certainly this will be my last contract, and you know, I need to do what's best for Samantha and I. We both want to stay, but you know, I'm aware that you know, that might not happen.